Hi, I'm back. Kinda. Well, I'm back. So let me explain what happened. I've been gone for about 2 months now. Due to, as you might know, I was pregnant, and as the 9 months came, it got very hard to stay awake and work. So when I got home from work, I slept a lot, and that delayed videos for us. I was working pretty much, had only 2 days off, and those 2 days I just spent sleeping, because apparently when you're on your 9th month, that's when you're developing the brain, and that takes a lot of work and it makes you very sleepy. So that's what was going on with that. And then I had a very long work schedule, 12 days straight working. At the end, don't ask me why they did it, because they're insane, and they know that I'm the best worker, I guess. So I ended up working for a very long time without any breaks. That was fun. I had really short days, but still only 2 short days a week. Whatever, that's beside the point. We'll get into that later. And then the I had the kid, and that took a week to have. So which we'll get into that a little bit. So let's you want to meet him? Let's meet him. There's a baby. He's still asleep. Sometimes he wakes up. My baby Felix. He doesn't care. He's gonna be in pretty much all videos because I keep him with me at all times unless I'm working. So you're gonna probably see him in the background. You're probably gonna hear him a lot, and that's who he is. I'm not scared to show him. He's cute. He's on my Instagram. If you guys haven't been following, you can see really cute pictures of him and Genji. Still gonna have Genji around. He's a little jealous. He keeps freaking out because the baby keeps crying, but yeah. And I've lost weight because of, this was in me. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try to post a video each week for this channel and next in my other channel, and do live streams. We're gonna stick with the same schedule, but it might change, but I'll let you know. But I'm back, and I'm gonna try to get to this stuff, because we have a lot of fun things that I want to do. I have a lot of family things that I want to do. Still want to make Genji's bed. That's gonna happen still. We're still gonna have Genji episodes. Everything's the same. There's just gonna be a baby in the background a lot of times, and he might be involved with a lot of things because I have a lot of cosplay things I want to do with him, of course, and that should be cool. So what I wanted to get into is the process of being pregnant, because I thought, why not talk about that to get back into making videos and stuff. Let's talk about so to get back into the whole video process, I'm gonna tell stories about, getting pregnant and having him, and, what was going on the past months, and a lot of it you saw because I was filming still and I was doing things, but, and then the end is where you guys missed out on because I was making videos. I was trying to, but I was just so tired, and we'll figure out why. So first off, let's talk about, I'm not gonna talk about how I got pregnant. I think we all know how that works, and you guys met Vince a couple times in my videos, the father, obviously, and well, the story goes we were planning on having him, and we got him. It took me a while, and he was in the shower, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take a test because I was gonna wait, and I just decided to take a test because I had like a bunch of them. And I did. I took a test, and I was like, oh, well, we're pregnant. All right. So after that, I called my mom first thing, and she freaked out, obviously, because that's how she is. We'll get into her later. And we wanted to go to a clinic to verify that I am, which I don't really, to be honest, there's no real reason. It gives you a chance. The only reason why you would go to a clinic to check and make sure, go to a free one. Don't go to Planned Parenthood. They cost 25 bucks and they're shitty, so don't go to them at all. We'll get into that on my other channel. If you go to a free clinic, there's some downsides, but it's free, and you get a test, and you get a piece of paper that says you're pregnant, and you take it to work. It's basically like a doctor's note. It's a proof that you're pregnant. it's good to get. So that's why we went. So we get in there, they're really nice, obviously, and they sit you down and they, you know, you fill out paperwork, you get pregnant, you're filling out paperwork forever. There's so many things you're gonna have to do when you get pregnant. You're gonna always have to remember your birth date. You're gonna say it every single time you see any doctor. You're gonna have to pee in a cup all the time, every single time you go to a doctor. You're gonna have to be pregnant. There's things that like is repeated. They're gonna ask you the same questions every time. We'll get into that too. It's fun. It's repetitive, obviously. So we get there and I fill out the paperwork and all that, and then I notice it says religious preferences, which you get asked a couple times throughout your pregnancy, but it's never really a big deal. The hospital asks you weird questions. I never realized it, but again, more that's later. So I put in they ask you all of it, you know, atheists, you know, all the religions, and I was like, atheists, but I was like, no, I'll just put agnostic, or because it was true. And so that happened. I thought, whatever, who cares. So those places are normally religious. A lot of them are, because you know they're very pro-life, which I am too. I have no problem with it. So I sit in there and they make me pee in a cup, which I got really good at by the end of the. I can pee in a cup like nobody's business since after this pregnancy. So women out there, you get pregnant, you're gonna have to learn how to pee in a cup because you're gonna do it all the time. So I did that, and they, you know, they came in and they're like, you're pregnant, and I'm like, no shit, but I didn't say that. I was like, cool, gotcha, cool. So she sat down and asked me a bunch of questions, which I don't care about. That's nice, you know. Asked me if I wanted an abortion. Of course they're gonna not provide one, they're gonna just talk to you out of it and figure out what other plans, which is really cool. They really help you out, actually. I suggest to go to them, get over the religious thing. If you're not religious, if you are, then you don't care, they won't bother you. The thing is they help you out with prenatals. I got my prenatals for free. I got a bunch of advice and little cute like things that I don't have anymore. They gave me shoes for him, like little booties. I don't know where they went, but they were cute, whatever. So she sits down, she hands me, you know, she asks me all these questions, and then she gets in a little religious thing, and I was like, oh, here we go. And she's like, so I see you put, you know, agnostic. And I'm like, yeah, I just, you know, I'm not part of any religious group. And for some reason you have to be a human, apparently. Which I have no problem with religious people. No problem. You do what you need to do, but leave me alone. I can be friends with you and everything, and we can have a great time, but once you start pushing yourself onto it, just like any other thing that you're into, either hobbies or whatever, it gets annoying, and it makes me push back even harder. For me, I'm gonna pretty much say, screw you, I don't care, and I'm gonna say my opinion about it, in which I did with her, which was, you know, kind of fun, but it's really not worth it because they don't listen. So she goes, she goes, you know, well, you know, blah, blah. I wasn't really listening to her. And, see this? I literally had this, and I have an upside down cross on my arm. Like, it was right there. She could see it. I don't know why. She was trying to save me. It's pretty much well done with. Sorry. I'm not evil, but you can say I am if you want. I don't care. So, she goes on about that, and I go, well, you know, it's just how I am. I'm a good person. So, and she, I don't know I don't remember exactly how it went, but I remember her telling me what's gonna happen when you get hit by a bus. Like, it's a matter of fact that this is how it goes. What's gonna happen when you go out in the street and get hit by a bus and you're face to face with God? And I go, well, why am I in the middle of the street? First off, I don't do that normally. I have a car. I would probably drive. I didn't really say that, but I was like, that's a weird, what are you trying to say? You want me to get hit by a bus? But I'm like, well, you know what? I'm a good person. I don't hurt people. I'm a very decent person. And she's like, we all have sins. We all are born with sins. I'm like, all right. yeah, I don't, sure, we're born with sins, great, what, whatever. I was just toning her out at this point, because I was like, just give me my free shit so I can go home now. I just wanted to verify that I was pregnant. Like, this is when it gets annoying. I respect you, I love the cause that you're doing. Please, pushing your beliefs on me is not something I take lightly. It's something that I don't like to do or have done to me. So yeah, I was annoyed with that. And I thought it was funny that she said I was getting hit by a bus. You know what's weird is that I have buses that drive by my house, so now I'm even double paranoid. So thanks, lady at the clinic. Now I'm scared about getting hit by a bus. It could come through this window, which they don't drive very well. I am in Phoenix, and if you're in Phoenix, you know how drivers are, and bus drivers are not very good sometimes, especially in my neighborhood. So after that, she was cool, whatever. She gave me stuff. She's really nice. And then she takes us around. You know, they have classes there too, which I support. And you get baby bucks. And yeah, I don't know how all clinics work, but the ones here, I guess, do that. And you get baby bucks, which means you can spend it and get cool clothes and strollers and stuff, and really cool. It's a really nice thing to do, and it's a very charitable thing to do, and I respect it 100%. And I would go back next if I get pregnant again. I would go back to them to get verified. Maybe not them exactly. Maybe try a different one and see if they also push their religious beliefs. That was the only problem I had with them. I don't believe in pushing beliefs on any kind. You know, I believe in, you know, stating your beliefs and all that. I might contradict myself, but it's a little much with the religious thing, so maybe tone back that. I get it. And then, you know, she talked about abortion and stuff, and I was like, dude, I'm pro-life, leave me alone about that. I'm not gonna do it, so it's fine. You don't have to be worried about this baby. He's coming. Well, I didn't know it was a he, but it's cool, okay? Yeah. So after that, we went home, and Vince went with his parents to go work. I guess he was scared of my dad. We're just gonna say he was. He probably wasn't. He was probably just working. But when we go tell my dad, and that was kind of weirdly scary, but at the same time not. I was like, whatever, he'll deal with it. And we threw the little booties at him, and I'm pregnant. And he made a joke in response, what the hell? And then I was like, you're fine. That's how it went down. I don't remember anything else about that moment. And pretty much that's the story for now. So that's the beginning of how I was pregnant, and it was cool. And then I started this channel pretty much a month after, I think, or whatever. I decided to start this channel. But it was fun. And yeah, so that's the end of the story. We have more to come. I have a buttload of, well, not a buttload, but I have a lot of stories to talk about. A lot of weird things that happened. It was an experience, and I'm sharing it with you guys to get back into my channel and get back into a groove of making videos. I thought this would be the easiest way, is to talk about the pregnancy. And there's a lot, and I do want to talk about the birth process. It won't be graphic and weird, you know, but it's definitely not going to be the best for guys unless you're fathers, I guess. But it's cool. It was an experience that was way different than I thought it would be. And yeah, so go over to my other channel. We talk about my tattoos. We talk probably a little bit political. We talk everything that is not supposed to be talked about on YouTube. That's the channel that has all the cussing and the bad things that happen. Yeah, so go there if you wanna, if you're not scared of that. Okay, but this channel's safe. Don't ever worry. Even though I'm the same person, this channel is nice and friendly and family friendly. Baby's probably gonna be on the other channel too, because, you know, I'm the mom, so whatever. And never lecture me because I don't give a shit. Just gonna say that here and leave it there. So whatever. Okay. Also, I'm gonna do live streams again. I'm gonna try to do it every Friday. We'll see how that goes. And after the baby pregnancy stuff happens and we get through those videos, we're gonna get right back into the routine that I had set for this channel. Same with my other channel. So thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video, and I hope you enjoy.